Big Herc 916. Positivity, motivation. You know how we do it over here. Never settle for average. Go to bigherc916.com. Pick up some merch. Holler at me if you want to commission a piece of art or grab a bar of soap and wash your ass. Ain't no excuses, man, to be walking around smelling like rhinoceros booty. Ain't no excuses. Also, make sure you guys subscribe, share the channel. You know, a lot of you guys watch, but you don't hit the subscribe button, and you don't want to miss out on the game I be spitting over here. You know, there's a lot of talk, man, about the Epstein flight list. I hear people, oh my God, they're going to release the flight, logs and the people who were involved and blah, blah, blah. How long have we been hearing about this shit now, man? How long have they been talking about these people who went to the pedo island and were participating in things they shouldn't have been involved in and somehow were blackmailed into paying this cat millions and millions of dollars? I mean, he was balling off of balling through friends who gave him millions. $60 million mansion here, 50 million here, 20 million here. He was doing his thing, man. And nobody has went to jail. Epstein, they say, took himself out. Ha ha. Yeah, right. The cameras weren't working. Ghislaine Maxwell, she doing a dub. We'll see if she does the whole dub or she gets a pardon from somebody and she'll get out early. But ain't nobody else behind bars, man. And then they always want to talk about, on this date, on that date. If somebody was doing something that bad with underage children, why would there have to be a date for it to come to the public? Wouldn't you want to bust that bubble open immediately? Wouldn't you want to expose these cats? I know if there's a dude like that on the yard, as soon as somebody hears about it, it's a wrap. Ain't nobody waiting for a date before they expose this dude. He getting exposed, and if you knew about it, you didn't expose him, you getting exposed too. But obviously, there's a lot of other things involved, and this is just another distraction. Just like Sam Bankman-Fried, the case about political campaign contributions got dropped. He got convicted of one charge, but the other charge, they dropped it. Yeah, man. While you were watching the left hand, the right hand made a move. Because, see, yeah, he donated to the midterms, kept all the blue states blue, but he also gave money to the red. So everybody's implicated. See, when they have dirt on people, they have them on both sides. That's why you got just as many people in the red talking a bunch of hoopla, but ain't doing shit because they're compromised. All those people you see sitting there talking, promising stuff and giving these old crazy speeches, man, they ain't nothing but pawns, bro, and they all been compromised. They got them with their booties out. They got them, with their wee-wees out. They doing stuff they ain't supposed to. They got them, cheating on their wives, or hanging out with their mistresses, kicking it with OnlyFans girls, doing stuff with male escorts. You see they just had the dude exposed in the Senate, with his booty tooted up in the air and they blown his cheeks out. Now, how many people do you know would go to their workplace and film it with their cheeks getting blown out, especially with all those cameras going on there? It wasn't like he was at McDonald's in the back in the room in the janitor closet. He was in the Senate hearings. He was looking around and they was blowing his cheeks out. That was another distraction because they want to keep you looking over here while whatever they got going on over here, whatever story dropped that day, it got overshadowed by some cheek busting. Just like this whole Epstein thing. Oh man, the Epstein flight logs. Look, man, there's so many people on that flight, man. Half the people that went there, they know, man, they like shit. If I go down, this person's going down. This person goes down, they're going down. Everybody gonna start telling. So what they do, they just keep you guys in suspense. Ain't nobody being brought to say anything about what they saw over there. The victims, we ain't heard nothing about the victims getting any type of justice. They just got probably some payouts here and there. The one girl, they probably threatened the shit out of her, threatened her family. She's, changed her name, her plastic surgery, all kind of, man, look, this type of shit, man, this is just the tip of the iceberg. These people are getting down, been getting down, and the main thing about the get down is the blackmail. Image, public image. These people have an image to uphold, and if you talk about from the beginning of time having somebody doing something, policy, funding, politics, it's all about having leverage. You can't have a loose cannon up in there. You got to build a, reel them back in when they get out of hand. Why do you think some of these people, man, they make choices and they're saying things and you wonder, like, damn, they don't even give two cents to that what they did. They don't care if they get caught up because what they are doing is nothing compared to what they have on them. They got major shit on these cats, man. Doing all kind of stuff, man, where your wig would be blown away. That's why you see a lot of these people, when they get close to saying anything, they have an accident. Oh, this person, they decide to jump off a building. Oh, this person decided to commit suicide. This person right here, they went out and drowned in a lake. This person over here, shit, man, there's always some weird, mysterious suicide. In that bit, if you have that business with that many suicides, it's got to tell you a little something, right? Something just don't add up. I was in prison, man, and I didn't see that many suicides. But what I've seen in the last 3 or 4 years in the political arena, shit, the accidents, man, these people out here, they're millionaires. They millionaires, and they having suicide situations, man. And the cats in prison, they eating commissary with life sentences, and you don't have that many suicides. What does that tell you? But don't fall for the okie doke, man. Another smoke screen to keep you thinking, oh man, the little guy. Look, they gotta make you think that you matter, that you have a voice, that you can actually get justice. Do you even know what justice is? Do you even understand what the law and how it works and why these people do these things in these certain areas and nobody cares? Why these banks will pay out to shut people up and you don't hear nothing else about it? Come on, man. It's the game, man. Private club and you're not involved. You're not a member. This shit goes down. That's why they test you guys to see what you will accept. And then if you get a little bit riled up, they'll throw you somebody. Right now they're throwing everybody Puffy. They're throwing Puffy out there and they're about to, eat up TD Jakes. They just testing the water. See, this is all, they call it a shock test, stress test to see what would be the tipping point. And then they know just how far they can go without totally exposing the game. But they can always throw in a couple sacrificial lambs out there. People who have been involved in the cheek busting parties. But now they're on the out because for whatever reason, It's just part of the game. Hey man, it's your turn. You got to take one for the team. They do it all the time, man. Take one for the team. You know how the game goes. A lot of y'all from the streets, you know what's happening. You know how it is. You got the thickums with her homegirl, and the homie's like, man, come on, man, take one for the team. He's like, come on, man, take one for the team. The old bigums, you bust her down for the homie, and then you want to change your number, block her number because you don't want to get called up. Same thing, these people, man, get tired of you. You start calling for help. Your number, you have been sent to voicemail. That's what happened with Puffy and them. You have been sent to voicemail. That's what they do. They done got you in all type of compromising situations, man, wearing stuff, doing stuff, man. See, if your business is already out there, you don't care. They can't really do nothing with you. Like, damn, we can't pull nothing. But when they feel that you have a lot to lose, or they want something that you have, hey man, you better sell us this at this price or else. You better give us this or else. Yeah, it's always something though. They want something from you. Either they want something or you're gonna step down. One of the two. They build you up, break you down, man. That's the game. But this Epstein shit, to me, it's just some more drag, man. If this was really anything they were gonna do something about from day one, a bunch of people should have got rounded up. Just like they do with conspiracy cases where they say all these dudes, man, they hit everybody at once. They bring them all in. If it's, street dudes, they're not messing around. 4 a.m., 5 a.m., they're at their spots. Man, ain't nobody been rounded up for shit, man. These people, man, they just moved from one island to another island, in my opinion. I don't take none of it past a grain of salt because I know it's all bullshit. And half these people have already, whatever it is they had to give up, they done sold it so they can try to stay out because they don't want to go to jail. These people, they ain't going to jail. They don't want to go to jail. They ain't trying to go up in there. They done heard stories. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think, man. This Epstein shit, the Sam Bankman-Fried case that got thrown out. Don't nobody want to expose who got what money and how much money and what that's all about. See, that's another thing. Nobody, news didn't really even cover it because he was, this dude on house arrest. $250 million house arrest. Come on, man. Can you believe that? And see, he was a pawn to compromise all these people by letting them take that bread. And then down the road, throw them under the bus. And then look, you took money. You better shut your mouth or else. Oh, okay. Man, everybody's compromised. That's the game. This is a compromise game. The Epstein Island game is the compromise game, man. That's how they move. It ain't got nothing to do with all these people are so, man, it's a compromise game. If you ain't compromised, then they go after you. Then they just keep like putting stuff on you like they're doing with some of our other politicians. You see them, they just keep going after them because it's like ain't nothing working. But if they had you getting some cheeks busted or you doing something you ain't supposed to with somebody you ain't supposed to, best believe them people gonna sit down. Or else. Big Herc 916, man. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Officially, I only got one real spanking my entire life. My mom did the best a 14-year-old could do, raising me with love and instilling values that will last a lifetime. I was a straight A student and lived to make her happy. So how did I go astray? A horrible stepdad that stole my self-worth and invoked fear turned me into a person that I struggled to overcome. From skateboarding to selling drugs, gang banging in juvenile hall, I got caught the same way many young promising men get caught up. I struggled to find my identity, getting mixed up in shootouts, crime, and the adult entertainment industry. This roller coaster continued as I juggled college, hustling, and Hollywood, eventually catching a federal bank robbery case. I found redemption in prison, while serving a 120-month federal sentence and came out a man on a mission. I became a social media influencer with over 500,000,000 views on YouTube and a life coach mentoring people all over the world. This is my journey against all odds. Hello, I'm Big Herc 916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.